Yo. What's going on, guys? How's it going? Let me get this cam adjusted here. How you doing? Yes, Cosmos, they are so sensitive. They don't see this perfectly amazing animation of Zoro doing an ultra attack on my desktop. Look at this. Zoro's doing an ultra attack. He's charging up. He's charging up. He's ready to go. Onigiri. Rengoku Onigiri. Ugh. How could you hate on me when I have such an awesome desktop? What's going on, guys? It's been a while. How was your month? Why am I streaming at the same time as Parvision? I actually didn't realize. I thought he had a stream set for like 7 p.m. last night. Is he streaming right now? Let me see. Oh shit. 11:15. Okay. Oh, my bad, Parvision. Well, either way, I got a whole I got the whole day I got to be spending to prepare for this stream tomorrow. We got the charity stream tomorrow. The Sakura Showdown. So, I need to get this chapter out of the way anyway so I can get back to work. Your roast on Zoro was mega cringe, bro. Oh, don't worry. There's more where that came from. Don't worry, there's gonna be plenty more. Oh, dude, it's cringe. It's so cringe. You insulted my anime boyfriend. Ah, feels good. Feels good to win, doesn't it? Feels good to be a winner. Feels good to be a winner who can insult Zoro and not cry about it. Audio seems a little bit weird. My bad. I have the mic a little close. Might be loud. LMAO, keep the keep the cringe coming. All for you, buddy. All for you. Always gonna be bringing the cringe. What kind of coffee am I drinking? I just got some coffee from my local bakery. It's like a bakery, but like they make sandwiches, and it's like almost like a deli. But on the surface, it's like a bakery, but they have pretty good coffee. Sean says you're so insecure, Zoro living inside your head rent free. I think the irony is lost on this one, folks. I think the irony is completely lost to him. I think he lacks all self-awareness. Guys, be nice to him. Okay. Everyone, if you see Sean in chat, make sure to talk slowly, okay? He won't understand you if you talk fast. Talk slowly to Sean. If you see Sean in the chat, you can slow it down. No matter how fast you're going. Tone it like halfway at least. Yes, Sean. Yes. He lives in my head rent-free. I'm totally not getting numbers off of your viewership. Okay.
Could you pick that up for me?
Can I eat this? Because it's mostly a ball of...
Ells?
Shut up and give it to me now.
Should have listened to me.
It was good.
Yo. Killer Comedy, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate you, brother. Sean says, you could have ignored me and focused on your stream, but clearly I got to you. Actually, Sean, I think I'm just making you the subject of ridicule, my friend. I think I'm just making fun of you. I think I'm just making money off of making fun of you. But you can stick around. I would love to continue. I'd love to continue this. Hey, man. Thanks for the free money. Thanks for the free views, Sean. Thank you, because I do have ads running on this VOD, so your viewership means a lot, buddy. I appreciate the extra cash. I appreciate the extra cash. I'm going to be spending it on Zoro memorabilia, my friend. Partha, thank you for the message, bro. He says, what a way to start Oda's post-LASIK era of One Piece. We are so much more back than we ever have been before. I agree, brother. I'm so ready. I'm ready to see this art. It's gonna look like, I don't know how to describe it. It could be, I'm thinking of like a good one-to-one comparison. You ever see the image of like the horse that's like half drawn like poorly and half drawn like ultra detailed? I'm ready. I'm ready for Oda to pull out the second half of that horse right now with the ultra detail. Everyone's gonna be like super deeply shaded now that he's got the laser eye surgery. All right. Where did I put the chapter? All right. Mods. Since we do have to actually get on subject, I don't want to waste everyone's time with 12-year-old Sean in the chat. But you can just start timing them out. You don't have to ban them. You can let them stick around. I actually do appreciate their viewership. But you can time them out, though, so they can't type anything. Feel free to time them out. Sean, whatever. As soon as they come off of timeout, you can time them out again. You can let them get one message out. Alright, so this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Sean, what's going to happen? You're going to ban... Guys, you're not going to ban Sean. You're going to time him out. When the timeout runs out, Sean's allowed to get one message in. Sean, you can get in one message. After you get your message in, if it's cringe, you're going to get timed out again. So this is how we do it, guys. So all my mods, I need you to follow this protocol here. Yes. He said he's leaving my stream now. Why? I thought you were having fun. I thought Sean was having fun. Sean, don't leave. Guys. Sean, don't go, man. Come on, man. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, dude. Come on, man. I didn't actually mean it. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Don't leave, bro. Come back. Oh, no. Damn it. I think he's gone. I thought I made a new friend. Okay. He's gonna come back. He'll come back. For those wondering what I'm eating, it's an everything bagel with cream cheese. So, I wanted to put... I had to get into the mentality of a Zoro fan. That's why I have the desktop. I had to put some white cream in my mouth. I'm sorry. Just getting into the Zoro fan mentality. Sorry. Alright, I'm going to the chapter now. I'm getting into the chapter, guys. Chapter starting. Have the soy face on for the Zoro? That's perfect. For those that are wondering, for those that have been out of the loop lately, I'll just quickly explain so you know what's happening, or what's been happening. Is ever since, I don't know if you caught the Reverie where I basically the Reverie, I did a bit, okay? The bit I did for the whole 7 hours I was on Reverie. This was the bit. Ready? It's so terrible that I've had to have such an entire massive portion of the fan base try and lambaste me. Such a terrible thing I did. At the Reverie, I did a bit where I played a character. I basically did a bit where I pretended to be a brain-dead Zoro fan who got converted to a brain-dead Sanji fan by the end of the stream. Okay? That was the bit. I started the stream saying that there was going to be no bias, and then I proceeded to immediately suck Zoro off for 5 hours. And then, like, the last 2 hours, I switched. I let people give their arguments, and I slowly switched to becoming a brain-dead Sanji fan and hating on Zoro. That was the joke. I was making fun of both sides. I was making fun of both sides of this dumb little debate, and everyone took it so seriously that I've been getting roasted like non-stop on Twitter. Everyone's been saying, it's cringe, bro, no one was laughing. And then if like you go check the VOD, everyone was laughing. The stream is flying by with people laughing. So it's like, you know, it's just cope. It's just Zoro fan base cope. What else is new? But that's the news, I guess. For those that missed it, that's what's been going on with me on Twitter because of Reverie. So, yeah, so very high IQ stuff. The Lonely Mage, thank you for the 5 memberships, my friend. I appreciate that. Let me give you another animation, then we'll start the chapter.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Thank you very much, bro. Hidden at the Reverie was performance art. Thank you, Partha. I'm glad you appreciated it, man. I'm glad some people were actually able to appreciate the joke and have fun. But yeah, no, the people that didn't find it funny were probably the butt of the joke, so that's why they didn't laugh, because I was making fun of them. All right. Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna stop eating for the sake of the chapter. I know it's so disgusting listening to me eat and talk. I'd imagine. But I just wanted to give all the new viewers that are coming in here to roast me as pleasant an experience as possible. Is he still here? People are saying bye, Sean. Is this guy? Whatever. Alright. Anyway. We got 100 viewers. 105. I'm going to announce it again after the chapter, but both beginning and end of the chapter, I'm going to make this announcement. If you guys didn't see, tomorrow is the Sakura Showdown. It's a big charity stream I'm doing. Big One Piece game show. Charity stream. It's going to be featuring a bunch of YouTubers: Dax Sake, Parvision, Threevil, Joyboy Theories, Marshall D. Preach, Tekking 101. I think Recon's going to be showing up somewhere down the line in there. We got a really stacked group showing up. I wouldn't be surprised if a few other people showed up after too to just talk. Charity stream. All the donations are going to Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Research. what else can I say about it? It's going to be, I mean, there's going to be a lot of games. It's going to have a cool prize. I've been spending a lot of time working hard on preparing it, and it's going to be a very fun stream. It's a One Piece game show filled with all the GOATs. It's going to be happening tomorrow, so definitely, if you're interested in charity, if you're interested in One Piece and you want to just have some fun, if you're looking for like a Reverie round 2 almost, like it's kind of like a round 2, that's happening tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, so I'm going to announce it after the chapter, after I get through the chapter again, just for people that didn't catch it, but it's happening once again for anyone that didn't hear it. Tomorrow, Friday, July 14th at 2 p.m. Eastern is the stream. How'd I come up with the name Sakura Showdown? I had the first word Sakura in mind just because of the cherry blossoms, and then, I needed an alliteration. I needed another word with an S that started with an S that was reminiscent of a game show. Only thing I could think of was Showdown. It's pretty much how that's like the exact train of thought. Alright. Alright, cool. I am ready to go. Got the chapter going. Chapter 1087, Battleship Bags. Ace heating up a bath for some capybara. I love Oda's depiction of capybara here. I also like that this one's smoking a cigar. I respect it. Ace, I wish Ace would light a cigar for me, bro. That'd be sick. If I could light my own cigars with my finger. Let me turn down my headphone volume. A little distracting. Ship Scrapyard, Navy Branch G1. Battleship Bags? You mean like punching bags? Now that you mention it, it does look like their armored hulls have been caved in with punches. Who did this? Oh my god. He uses battleships as punching bags, bro? Vice Admiral Garp. Ever since his youth, he made this part of his daily routine. Huh? He's still doing it? What about the second one? That's Aokiji's handiwork. The former admiral was Garp's protege. The rules were no hockey or fruit abilities allowed while working on the battleship bags. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. I love that. No hockey or devil fruit abilities allowed. You just have to raw punch these battleships. That's sick. Just goes to show that no one's born a hero. It's strength you have to earn. That's a quote we're gonna have to fucking come back to a lot over the course of this series. I'm telling you right now, gentlemen. If I mean, this gives me confidence that Luffy can't just simply be the chosen one. There's more to there's more to this, right? Right? It's not just that Luffy's the chosen one. The dude is working for it. It's strength you have to earn, right? I wonder what the Viz translation of that line is going to be, but I could think of a few video scripts that I could find a spot for this. Hachinosu, the Pirate Island, New World. All right, we're back to Garp, unsurprisingly. So Garp is all about pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, self-cultivated strength. He sent San Juan Wolf flying. Holy shit! Oh well, San Juan Wolf is called the battleship, right? He is known as the battleship San Juan Wolf. That does make sense. So Garp's been practicing for this day. Garp's scary. We gotta pull him up quick. He'll drown. But how? Yeah, how do you pull up San Juan Wolf out of the water? So this is the legendary hero. Heavy drinker Hearthfire. Oh shit. Vasco's making some moves right now. He uses Blackbeard Pirates as a body shield. Oh my god. Ruthless. Pirate Jack-o'-lantern? Ow, stop. Hot. You bastard, are you trying to destroy Pirate Island, Garp? Oh, I'm assuming he's talking to Vasco here, right? Because Vasco's the one lighting everything on fire. And he's just like, Garp, I'll get you, Garp. If the town burns down, Captain Teach will kill us. He's totally outnumbered and he ain't even flinching. What a terrifying geezer. Well, you should have known. You should have known. You came up here in the pirate world thinking you were hot shit. The last old guy that you managed to take out just got done also soloing an entire army, by the way. The last old legend you guys took out, the only way you were able to do so was after he just got done basically soloing the entire Marines. And even then, you barely squeaked out of that one. So, I don't know what the game plan was here. If you just thought this was going to be easy, maybe you didn't read up on your history, maybe you didn't watch enough power scaling videos on YouTube. I don't know if they even have YouTube on Hachinosu Island, but you should have done your research. Come in, Vice Admiral Garp. The wounded and all the rescued slaves are on board. We're setting sail. Hibari-chan, hang in there. We need to thaw the frozen people out slowly. Yeah. The shower style. Shower method. Is Captain Kobe okay? You can pull out when you're ready. We're done here. Kobe, Grus, Helmeppo, it's time to go. Yes, sir. Hachinosu lives up to its reputation. There's no end to all these pirates. Well, I love that. I love that. It's like, it reminds me of, well, it actually fits the name, because wasn't the island also known as, like, Beehive Island or whatever for a minute? Like, that's what people were calling it for a while until it got, I'm pretty sure the official name is, official name now is Fololed Island. But, I like Beehive Island. I like Beehive Island, because it just gives me, the, mental image, right? Like, you have all these pirates that live in all these little rock houses and holes in the fucking rocks on this pirate island, and like you're fighting them, and they just more pirates keep coming and more pirates keep coming out of the little buildings and out of the little holes, and it's like a big pirate nest. And I like that image of like bees pouring out of a beehive. I like Beehive Island as a name. In fact, I like it a lot more than Fololed Island, because Fololed Island as a name just feels like it's trying too hard to be Pirate Island. But I like the imagery of Beehive. I don't know, this is so random, but I just wanted to put out there that of all the names for this island, Hachinosu, Fololed, all that stuff, Swiss Cheese Island, Beehive Island is my favorite. I think it's the most fitting. Like I said, I can't just let you leave, Garp-san. I should have gone with the others. We're doomed. Hey, Garp-san, am I also the future of the Marines? He's jealous. Not with that brim, bro. That brim ain't gonna be the future. That shit's gonna weigh you down. That brim is too long. You still want to go, Kuzan? We can't underestimate the Titanic captains. Listen up, you three. Head straight to the coast and you'll be fine. Don't die on me, you hear? Yes, sir. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign for Garp. Ah, someone help. Yahaha. Oh no, they have a live hostage still. I'm coming. We almost left you behind. Kobe, you idiot. It's a trap. Ehehe. Huh? No, that can't be it though. He can tank that. Are you fucking kidding me, Shiryu? Oh man, I did not realize. Was he always here the entire time, or were we just like, were we left in the dark about where Shiryu was? Has he always been here? Damn. Damn, he's living. He lives that. What? Eat this! Shiryu. Damn, he's just smiling while taking a full-on chest. He just got punched in the solar plexus by fucking Garp the Fist, and he's just smiling it off. That punk from Impel Down. Whoa, it's Shiryu-san. He was invisible. He stabbed Iron Garp. He's been weakened. Damn, man. This is a raw-ass panel, though. I'll be real. I'll be real. That is a raw panel. Garp-san. This is nothing. Go to the ship. But it's my fault. You were protecting me. Don't flatter yourself, Kobe. I was in his sights the whole time. I almost get... I know it's not the same, but I almost get Ace and Luffy vibes from this. It's like Kobe making a dumb mistake here, and then Garp coming in last second to prevent him from getting... Like, Kobe would have died, right? Like, realistically, had Garp not stopped Shiryu here, Kobe was taking this shot to the stomach, right? If there's anyone that survives this between the two of them, my money is on Garp surviving. I do not put my money on Kobe surviving this shot. So actually, Garp saved Kobe's life here. I'm pretty confident in that. Garp saved Kobe's life. And I get like Akainu Ace vibes with that moment where like he just like gets in front last second and takes the shot. But it's my fault. You were protecting me. Don't flatter yourself, Kobe. I was in his sights the whole time. Yeah, see, like he's saying that to make him feel better, but I have a pretty strong feeling he's doing that to help Kobe, get over it. But in reality, Garp had to tank that shot. Yeah. Garp's vulnerable. We might be able to take him out now. Killing him is an instant ticket to wealth and glory. Get him. He's got a 3-crown bounty, the same as an admiral. That's around 3 billion berries. Who the fuck has a 4-crown or 5-crown bounty then? Is that like the... I'm assuming 3 is not the max. They probably put like 4 on Akainu. I wouldn't be surprised if Akainu is rated higher than Garp right now because of his position. But 3 billion berries for this man, I think, is actually underrating him. I think Garp deserves more than a 3 billion berry reward. If you can take this guy out, I mean, I guess he's old, but man, out of the way, small fry. You wouldn't stand a chance even if we bound both his arms and legs. Ice glove. Oh man, we get the flashback with young Garp right now. Hold on, I'm taking a sip of this coffee. Take you on as a disciple. I like my freedom, thanks. Go learn from one of the Navy's instructors. They've taught me all they can. I'm ready for the next level. Make me your disciple. Get lost. Remember, no hockey. This is training. I couldn't use it even if I wanted to. Ouch. I love that, man. Oh, I love this training. All right. And let me just put some stuff in perspective just for why I love this so much and why I'm getting even a deeper admiration for Garp right now. Since like late April, early May, I started getting into boxing, and I've taken up like a healthier lifestyle now. Like I've actually lost a lot of weight. I don't know. It's probably hard to tell because I have like a beard covering up my what used to be a severe double chin, but like I've lost weight, right? And boxing has been like a big, like it's become like over the past few months, it's like become a serious hobby for me. I'm not good at it. I probably suck ass. I get knocked out by anyone with experience. But I can tell you, training boxing on a regular basis, training my punches, reading and researching, watching videos how to throw, it's hard work, and it really, like, I just respect it. And like I have now such a greater respect. I have such a greater respect now for people that do box, or people that like know how to throw a punch well, for people that just train, like salt of the earth people that just go and like hit a bag all day to get stronger. I love that, man. I love that. I enjoy my sessions. I'll just be sitting there throwing the same punch at the bag for like 3 hours. Not 3 hours, but like for a while, you know. It's great cardio. It makes you fit, makes you strong. But I just gotta say, I have a lot more love for Garp. I've always loved Garp, but I love him even more now. Seeing this man just raw punch a fucking battleship until it start, like, you see the bow of the ship or whatever that's called bending. It's bending under his punches. Like, he's like literally denting the entire ship. That's so sick. No hockey at all. It's like now when I go to the gym, sometimes, you know, I'll hit the heaviest bag there, and I'm like, man, this is like not moving at all. This feels like shit to punch. I feel like I'm hurting my arm more hitting the heaviest bag because it's like so resistant to force. But now I'm just like, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe I just got to take it to battle. Maybe I just got to go with the battleship bags method. Maybe I just got to start punching the fucking heaviest thing until I start denting battleships. I respect it. I love it, man. Favorite boxer, Gabe? It's a pretty milquetoast answer, but Tyson. And specifically the peekaboo style is something I really admire because he's a very stocky guy. I'm a very stocky guy. He fought a lot of people that were taller than him, which required him to get inside or to keep them at like an appropriate range. So peekaboo style is like ideal for that. And I feel like as someone who is stocky and heavy and also relatively short, I also have to fight people in the ring that are probably going to be bigger and taller than me. So for me, I admire someone that's able to cut in and get hits in despite their, you know, smaller stature or whatever. They can put their size to actual good use. But that's my short answer. Of modern boxers, I really like Canelo Alvarez. I think Canelo Alvarez is dope. Another boxer I like is Dwight Muhammad Cowie, also known as Dwight Braxton at one point before he changed his name. He's sick. That guy's really cool. He started boxing really late in prison, and he came out of prison after boxing in there. Just like he never had any experience boxing in his life. Came out of prison with a little bit of boxing experience, and then went on to win like belts. So that dude's a legend. I haven't read Hajime no Ippo, but I will be getting around to it because now my interest in reading it has like shot up considerably. I'm sorry, I know I'm fucking, you know, trailing off course here, but let me get back to the chapter. I just want to say I love Garp. I love the punching battleship thing. I love this training. Like, just like in manga or in shonen manga, one of my favorite things is like showing characters progressively get stronger through some sort of intense, rigorous training. That to me is always fun to see because it's just like this like test of will, determination, that little progressive like strength increase. There's no cutting corners. There's no bullshit. It's not ass pull, I'm getting a sudden power up. No, I fucking punched this metal battleship for years to get to this level of strength. That's what I love about Garp, and that's what I love about this scene. So I'm gonna enjoy this flashback no matter how long it is. That is some badass shit right there. This is trading. I couldn't use it if I wanted to. Bam, pow, bam, thud, bam, bam. I wish I could hear the sound of him hitting the battleships. I know that when Toei adapts this into the anime, they're gonna make it sound like some, like, you know, stock Toei sound effect, metal getting hit sound. But man, I'm just thinking of like real life. Like, I'm just imagining like the sound of like a metal structure just getting bam, bam, bam every time Garp punches it. Oh, that's got to be some intense shit. And then you just hear the little thuds from Aokiji every punch there. But yeah, man. Oh, that's sick. My son became a revolutionary. Damn it. And there it is. Is that the confirmation? Is that the confirmation, guys? Is that all we needed? Dragon is Garp's son. Dragon is Garp's son. We got the confirmation, finally. All right. All right, that's a weird place to get it. But we now, everyone used to say, like, Garp never officially referred to Dragon as his son, I'm pretty sure. He only referred to him as Luffy's father. We have it now, guys. Garp's son is Monkey D. Dragon. Garp's son is Dragon. My son became a revolutionary. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. And now, my grandson says he's going to be a pirate. I won't stand for it. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Kuzan, let's go get a bite to eat. I'm an admiral now, remember? I'm busy. Some tea then. Come on. You have a habit of raising enemies. We're through. My boneheaded pupil. Oh, that's a fucked up... I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of fucked up to say, man. That's a little bit mean, man. You have a habit of raising enemies. Just after Garp's done complaining that his own son is a revolutionary and his grandson's a pirate, and now his protege is his enemy too. Man. We're through, my boneheaded pupil. And you know what? I wonder if... Because now Koby, if we're looking at this lineage here of like Garp's actual children and grandchildren, his proteges, now, I mean, Koby is the next in line here. Is Koby gonna become, is he gonna become an enemy of the Marines? I don't think so. I think Koby is the answer. And I think that's why Garp calls him the future of the Marines, because this kid is actually gonna be the one to live up to Garp's vision. As a matter of fact, I would love to know if Koby did the same training with the battleship bags. I wouldn't be surprised if Koby was hitting battleships too. And he's probably knocking battleships around at this point. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, fight analysis. Fight analysis here. From my limited experience and knowledge. Garp caught a punch to the forehead. Your head's very strong. Your skull can take... You can take a lot more punches directly here. You can get rattled here. This is not going to do that much to you. Now, Garp on Aokiji, though. Aokiji took a shot to the bottom of the chin. Right? He's getting punched here. That's a very different place. That's a really different place to get punched in. Getting punched here, as far as I'm aware, is not at all dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous, of course. Any hit to the face is dangerous. But compared to getting rocked in the from the bottom of the chin, he's out. You're going down. That's a knockout punch right there. You get hit in the jaw like that, you're getting knocked out. Oh my god. And it's a Conqueror's Haki infused punch, right? Because look at these fucking lightning bolts coming off. Well, that also, there we go. We have the, like, oh, well, we've had Garp Conqueror's Haki confirmed for a while now, haven't we? Or was that armament that he did, the Galaxy Impact? I always thought that was, I don't remember. Was that Conqueror's or not? Either way, we know he has Conqueror's now. This is Conqueror's Haki, right? Like, that's the only thing. That lightning coming off of that. That ain't Conk? You don't think that's Conk reverse? I think that's Conqueror's. That's clearly Black Lightning coming off of the punch. You have like the icy wind and shit, but that's coming from Aokiji's punch. And then Garp's punch is returning with Conqueror's. And I love how Pizarro's just watching this entire thing. from the perspective of the fucking island itself. That's great. That is great. Vice Admiral Garp. Nyahahaha. You bastards are nyat getting away. This is Hachinosu. You shouldn't have poked the pirate hive if you didn't want to get swarmed. See, that's what I like. The beehive imagery there. I would be... hey, man, I'm going to just call it Beehive Island now. Fuck it. If anyone complains about me calling it Beehive, I'm pointing to this. You think your friends are saved just because they set sail? Don't underestimate my island fruit. Hibari, where's Koby-senpai? I'm sorry, all I did was get in the way. He'll be right behind us. I'm just glad you're safe. Wow, what the heck is that? All you see in the papers is Blackbeard this and Blackbeard that. It's high time we got a crack at the spotlight. Tomorrow's headlines are gonna read, Vice Admiral Garp and his squad of rising stars failed to rescue the hero, Captain Koby. Avalo Pizarro, 4th captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, used his awesome new power to crush their foolish plan. Holy, look at this. Damn, man, the island coming to life like that? With the legs and arms like spawning out of the island? That's terrifying. That's actually sick. This panel's awesome, man. The Living Island. The Living Island. Wow. I can't believe Avalo Pizarro is the Living Island. My distant cousin. No, don't do it, please. There are innocent civilians on board. Kobe, don't lose your head. Justice will prevail. Wow, that's a really sick full-page spread to end on. Wow. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. All right. If this okay, let me just say this. If this island, next chapter, if the island starts getting up and walking in the water towards them, like if it starts like, if the island's like this, if Pizarro's like running towards their boat like that, oh man, that's gonna be a wild thing to see. That is gonna be a wild thing to see. Okay. Alright, I think I got a few messages I missed. Let me just answer them real quick. Great Green Demon, thank you for the message, bro. He said, work got me lurking today. Might catch up and join post-discussion, but we back. Let's fucking go. By the way, your reverie backgrounds killed me. I'm glad you liked it. I thought that was pretty funny myself. But yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for lurking and hanging around. ZMP, thank you for the $2. He said, Garp's fighting style is so cool. Bro is ruthless. Yes, sir. I love Garp. I think the dude, I think he's underrepresented. In terms of fighting style in One Piece, there's got to be... I really wish there was more characters that were just good at punching. You know? I mean, there's plenty of characters that are good at punching, don't get me wrong. But, like... Alright, put it this way. A lot of One Piece is people with devil fruits. A lot of One Piece is people with weapons like swords or spears or whatever. Whatever else you can name. Some of them, yeah, they fight with their fists, but they usually fight in a combination of fists and something else, or fists and devil fruit powers, or, fists, but they use, like, I don't know, it could be like a hockey-related thing, whatever. But, like, you have characters like Garp, who are just, they just punch. Like, that's his thing. That's all he does, is just punch. He just punches really hard. I want more of that, man. I want more of that. I love Luffy as a protagonist because he doesn't use a weapon like that. I mean, obviously he has the devil fruit, and this story would be way more boring if Luffy was just a guy who punched the entire story, had no devil fruit powers or anything. Definitely, I mean, obviously the story would be a lot more boring, but I do like that Luffy is a puncher. I like that Garp is just straight up, there's no other thing he has up his sleeve, it's just he's good at punching. Yeah, I want more of that. I want more of that in One Piece. Like, you know, enough swords and guns. I mean, that's all cool, but like, give me a couple, give me occasional badasses. And I'll say this also. That is what excites me about Akainu. Akainu is very exciting to me because Akainu is a dude who not only it seems like he's all about punches as well. Akainu is a punch man. That dude is a dude who just throws fists the whole time. But the difference with him is that his fists are fucking lava. So that's even more sick. He makes lava fists rain down from the sky, like meteor lava fists, and they're just giant hands. They're just giant fucking fists of lava raining down onto the planet. That's so sick, in my opinion. I think that's really cool. And whenever Akainu gets to showcase his full range of abilities in the story and he gets his like full fight, I'm gonna lose my mind. I think that's gonna be a crazy fight. Yeah, Akainu is a fun one. I want to see Akainu and Garp fist fight. I would love to see that. Right? You have Garp throwing punches and like connecting with like Conqueror's Haki, and Akainu's on the other end using like magma punches, and they're just like throwing them back and forth. I mean, we got that kind of with Aokiji here, but I mean, Aokiji is a fist fighter as well. Alright, so I did say I was going to do this. Let me read the other two super chats before I do. Lonely Mage, thank you for the 10, bro. He said, justice will prevail, you say. Of course it will. The winners become justice. Don Quixote Dora Fumingo. For anyone who remembers, hold on. That's a quote. That's a quote from my boy Don Quixote Dorofumengo here. The boss himself, the legend himself. Ruben, thank you for the €5, bro. He said, if you look at page 4, right in the corner next to the speech bubble, we're setting sail, you see the goat waiting for Bogard to solo Pizarro. Page 4, huh? Was it page 4? 1, 2, 3... Right in the corner next to the speech bubble, we're setting sail. Oh, there he is. He's like hidden by the speech bubble. You can see the little fedora there behind the, Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, man. Bogard? Oh. Okay, hold on. After this chapter, after watching Garp train Aokiji, if Bogard is his right-hand man right now, that dude's got something going on up the sleeve. I'm just saying. Bogard's got some level of strength that we don't know about yet. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I promised I'd say this again after I finish the chapter. I gotta get the word out, guys. Tomorrow, for those who didn't catch it before or don't know, tomorrow I am doing a big charity stream called Sakura Showdown. It's gonna be a big One Piece themed game show where all the donations are going to be going towards a fundraiser through YouTube. It's going to Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. It's a research hospital in New York, actually. And they do really, really great work. And the stream tomorrow is going to be a big stream featuring a ton of really great YouTubers, and it's all for a good cause. You know, some of your favorites, I'm sure. If you like Parvision, Daxake, Threevil, Joy Boy, Tekking, Marshall D. Preach, those are all the people that are going to be there. It's going to be a great, great time. We also have a special guest coming on, my friend Jace. Who's one of you guys, a viewer. So he's going to be joining us for the game show as well. And yeah, that's going to be taking place tomorrow, Friday, July 14th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you're interested in some charity, if you're interested in having fun, you know, some One Piece fun, enjoying a good bit of One Piece streaming action with with a bunch of YouTubers, kind of like a Reverie Part 2 almost. Yeah, that's going to be happening tomorrow. So definitely tune in for that. I'll answer some more chats, and then I actually am gonna bounce and get to work on preparing for the stream tomorrow, because I still have some things I gotta do on my list. Like, for example, I'm still working on preparing the actual stream layout itself. I'm like halfway done with that. So yeah, I have some stuff I gotta knock out today, but I'll take another like 20 minutes, maybe 20-30 minutes or so. We'll see, but I'll answer questions and shit. Anonymous, you know, whatever. I'm not even gonna answer that. That's stupid. I don't know why you're trying to make. There's a dude in chat trying to like roast me relative to Parvision. I don't think he realizes we're friends. There's no competition here, buddy. What's up, Hassan? Made it to the stream. Can't wait for the charity stream. Thanks, bro. I hope to see you there. I'd love for everyone to show up if possible. Everyone pull up to the charity stream tomorrow. Show some love to everyone in the chat, in the stream. Yeah. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Telling you this whole chapter is just a setup for Bogard. Narukami, if it is, look, I'm happy. I would rather it be a setup for like Kobe to do something cool, obviously, because Kobe's an important character. But if Bogard comes in like last second for like, if he comes in last second for like, even just like a panel or two, doing something cool just to show off like what he's capable of, that's enough for me, bro. Because I don't think anyone's expecting Bogard to be some like major character, you know. But I could see him getting a little moment to shine. Got some shit on my screen here. What is that? Duarte said if Bogard was or if Bogard was relevant, his name would have been dropped in the manga, but it's non-canon instead. I don't know if that's true at all, actually. That just because it's not dropped in the manga doesn't mean it's not canon. There's SBSs, there's Viver cards. All those are canon. Let's see, Bogard One Piece. Oh, really? So his name doesn't come from an SBS or anything, actually. I didn't know that. Interesting. Hey, that's cool. You learn something new every day. Thanks, Duarte. I was convinced that Bogard was just another one of those things that got revealed in an SBS, like his name. But let me actually pull this up. Let me pull this up. This is interesting. Let's look at this here. Hold on one second. Let me blow my nose. His name was revealed in the episode 68 credits, which, by the way, episode 68, if I remember, was like, this is like the Kobe Helmeppo cover story turned into anime episodes as filler, technically. But yeah, his name was revealed in the credits and never mentioned in the manga, which makes his name non-canon. So his name was only revealed in the credits of a single anime episode, apparently. One anime episode based on a cover story, and his name is only revealed in the credits for this episode, and that's where Bogard comes from. That's where the name Bogard comes from for this character. But it's not mentioned anywhere else, nor in the manga or in an SBS as far as I know. So that means this is not even an official name. This guy might not even be fucking named Bogard. This guy might not be named Bogard. That'd be crazy. What's gonna be crazy is when we find out that his name is actually something else, and it's like even more nutty, right? Wow, I didn't know that, man. Shit. Well, you learn something new every day, guys. Bo Goat. Yeah, he is. He's a goat. Memphis, thank you for the message, bro. Memphis21 says, oh my god. Member for 12 months? Are we there, Memphis? You've hit a year of being a member of this channel? Oh my god, what a goat. He said the month was long, glad it's over. Dude, can we just give some W's to I think he's the first person on my entire channel to reach a full year of membership ever. Ever. Like, I don't think anyone's... I mean, the channel's now been up for almost 2 years. Yeah, a full year of membership, man. That is so fucking awesome. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That is sick. It's really been that long, huh? I think in September, I think that brings us to the 2-year mark. Yeah, Memphis21 is a longtime supporter of the channel. He's been in the trenches with me for ages now. That's fucking cool, man. I feel bad too because I you know, for my members, you know, I haven't this past Void month I kind of haven't uploaded or done much. I feel bad, but you know, some people were wondering if I'm like done, and I know I mentioned, you know, weeks or months ago at this point that like after this charity stream is over, I'm gonna kind of take a step back. But actually, I think the Void Month was my step back. I think I actually got enough time away from One Piece and the computer during Void Month. Because, like, you know how I mentioned earlier, like, that's when I did the boxing and everything. Like I've been focusing on that, so... I don't know, I feel like I got enough of a step back from One Piece. Once I do this stream this week, I'm gonna have a free... what is the word? Like an open canvas for what I do next with the channel. So... yeah, man. I'm definitely going to be winding things back up again, you know? I'm gonna be bringing things back to tip-top shape. I'm feeling a lot better about making content. I just gotta kind of take or rather I had to take some time to detox, I guess is the word. But yeah, man, you know what? I see when Oda takes breaks, some people are like, this is the time, like, because Oda's taking a break, this is the time to go in on making content. I see it as the opposite almost, because when Oda is making chapters and he's not on break, new stuff is happening constantly. So if you're working as a One Piece YouTuber or whatever, you have to constantly, like, stay up to date with what's going on, react to the chapters, make videos based on the new information. When Oda's not doing anything, that's like prime time for you to also kind of just chill out a little bit. So I definitely needed Void Month as well. Boxing match with Dak when? I'm not gonna box Dak unless you want. I would spar with my friends if they wanted to, but we're definitely pulling punches if we do that. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. Yeah, that's the thing, Memphis. He goes, I understand going super hard when you're building up your channel, but burnout is real. Taking mental vacation is doubly important when your labor is also mental. I mean, for me, it's also just more about not making shit. Like, if I was burnt out and I just kept pushing through it, I'd probably be making a lot of trash content. Like, I'd probably be putting out videos just for the sake of putting out a video and keeping my numbers up. And just like to put something out there on the channel. And I know that like a lot of YouTubers recommend the meta where they're like, just upload, just don't give a shit about what you upload, just put stuff up, keep the momentum going, that's how you grow. I get that, but I also kind of have, I don't know, I wanna not just make cookie cutter stuff, you know? Like I do put effort in, so I don't want the burnout to get in the way of quality. So sometimes it's just necessary. I saw someone mentioning they noticed the here, let me pull it up. They noticed the titles of my videos have changed. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. My video titles have changed. Here we go. I don't know if anyone's checked the channel recently. Have you noticed anything about the titles here? If it's one-on-one, always bet on hidden. Thank you, bro. What's up, Casey? I'm assuming that's, is that Mado? What's up, brother? He said, really like the Usopp video. I appreciate that, bro. That's one of my favorites. It's one of the favorites that I've made. I enjoyed writing that. Dark Glacier says, you should definitely not spar with the trolls online. I know you know. Yeah. I'm not gonna look. I'm not learning boxing with the intention of hurting others. I'm learning it with the intention of getting healthy. And obviously, I mean, I do want to. I like contact sports. Like I used to wrestle back in the day. Like I've done contact sports. So for me, I don't mind sparring with people. Maybe getting a little roughed up, but I'm definitely not trying to go in the ring and you know, on a regular basis and just try and knock people out. That's how you yourself get knocked out, actually. The dude who's trying to knock the other person out harder usually gets knocked out because they leave themselves open going for haymakers. The title trolling? Yeah. Okay, so you guys, yeah, I forgot that's what I was talking about. Yeah, so you know what's funny? I changed all the titles of all my videos. So it was a joke. Okay, let me explain what happened here. Me and Dax Sake were chilling out, you know, just having a normal 2 a.m. phone call. It was like 2 a.m. We were up in Discord. Me and Dax were playing BattleBit Remastered. and we were just playing BattleBit. You know, I was a little bit zoinked. I'd done a little bit of puffing earlier, and I was sitting there talking to Dak, and I said, Dak, you know what'd be really funny, bro? Oh, this is what happened. We were talking about the Usopp video, and at the time, my Usopp video only had like 23k views. And I was like, fuck, Dak. This video, I worked so hard on it, and no one's watching it. But I know it's a good video. It's not a trash video. Why is it that no one's watching it? And he was like, could it? He was like, maybe it's the title. You know, maybe change around the title. Try a different title. So I was like, but like, what title? Like, anyone that doesn't know this, I'm very bad at making clickbait titles. Obviously, this is a blanket application of clickbait here. But like, when it comes to like making a good, clever clickbait title, I'm not good at that. I can't get into that marketing mindset to clickbait. It's just hard for me. So like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what title could I do for this that would draw people in? So then I tell him, I'm like, what if I just named it The Greatest Usopp Theory Ever Made? Like some really ridiculous claim, like an absolutely hyperbolic, ridiculous claim, like, of all Usopp theories ever made, this is the one. This is the best one ever. And he was laughing, we were laughing about it. And I changed it. I changed the title to that. I made it The Greatest Usopp Theory Ever Made. And then maybe after like 2 minutes, we were just still playing. I made the change. He's like, bro, that's funny. I'm like, I pondered on it a little bit while I was playing. I was like, you know what would be even funnier, Dak? What if I made every single video on my channel The Greatest Blank Theory Ever Made? And he said, yeah, that would be pretty funny. That'd be crazy, actually. So then I did it. I went AFK in our game, and my whole team was just spawning on top of me because I was just sitting there in the lobby AFK. So everyone spawned on top of me for the next like 15 minutes. I'm going through my YouTube library and one by one changing all my titles to The Greatest Blank Theory Ever Made. I thought it'd be so funny to see what would happen. I was like, what would happen if I did this? And I did that, and he's like, I can't believe you actually did that. I thought you were just trolling, dude. Like, you actually went and changed all your titles? And he goes and checks my channel, and he's like, there's no way you actually changed all your titles. Are you gonna leave them? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave them like that. And so I left the titles as these, and I've let them sit now for about a month and a half, or not a month and a half, about 4 weeks or so, I would say. About 4 weeks. I've let these titles sit here with The Greatest Blank Theory Ever Made, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you. Oh, yeah, and one of them, here, I have this one here. It's called I Love My Wife. The one video I did with my wife, I just titled it I Love My Wife. So, so ever since I made these title changes, now this is for all you YouTubers out there that want to study meta. If you don't believe that a title change is all that matters, bro, let me tell you. Let me go down the line and tell you the before and after of numbers, okay? I didn't believe it either. I didn't believe it. I thought, there's no way, right? There's no way just changing the title would put a video back in the algorithm. Right? It's not possible. You can put a video, you can take a dead video and put it back in the algorithm by changing the title alone and nothing else? I mean, obviously, granted, you should have a good thumbnail. All these thumbnails are fire because Lee J made them, so obviously. Some of them I made too, which are also why they're fire. But, a title change is all that matters? Well, lo and behold, that after I changed these titles, I had the Usopp video went from 23k or 25k to 88k. The video was getting maybe, I don't know, it was getting like 10 views a day. It was getting, I swear to God, on my analytics page, this video was getting maybe 10 views a day, 11 views a day. I changed the title to The Greatest Usopp Theory Ever Made. And now it went from 10 views a day. At one point, it was at 17,000 views a day. I am not joking. 10 views to 17,000 in the span of like a few days. That's how much it ramped up on viewership off of just the title change. And now it's at 88k. It's probably going to break 100. It's going to break 100k. The Greatest Monkey D. Dragon Theory, before I made the title change, it was at 70,000. Now it gained another 22k views. This video was not moving before. The Mihawk, the Greatest Mihawk Theory ever made prior to the title change, I'm pretty sure was at 100k views, and was also, once again, not moving. And ever since I changed the title, it gained another 67,000 views. 67k! Off of a title change. 67,000. Overall on the channel, just to give you another example of the number difference, all total views on my channel up until the day I made the title change, like if I looked at my numbers the day I changed all these titles, my numbers were total views for the entire channel. My numbers were maybe 1,000 views total a day. That means between all of my videos, all of my VODs, all of my streams, everything, between all of them, I was getting a total of maybe 1,000 views a day. Ever since changing the titles, that number went from 1,000 to 48,000. At its peak, it was 48,000 views a day. It went from 1,000 views a day to 48,000 views a day. Guys, I am not making this up. If you have YouTube videos on the platform, if you have YouTube videos that are on the platform that are dead, but if you know in your heart of hearts, if you know they're a good video and that they will get traction if they just get in the algo, and if it has a decent thumbnail, all you gotta do is change the title. And people can come at me and say, oh, you clickbaited, this isn't the greatest theory ever made, blah, blah, blah. Bro, who gives a shit about the title when all that matters is you clicking on it, right? Because if I make it some whack poetic title, and then you, because you see this whack poetic title, you decide not to click on my hard work, and you never watch the video, what's better? I don't clickbait you and you don't watch my video, or I clickbait you very slightly in a humorous way and then you watch the video and actually enjoy. It's like time well spent. So just saying, guys, I think maybe it's time that we discard a little bit of the pride in titles on YouTube, because I'm starting to realize now that the only way to get views on this in this day and age is to get people to click. If you can get them to click, now thumbnails are a different discussion, and also putting let me just clarify here. I don't want people to say I'm backpedaling. Putting spoilers in your title or thumbnail as a way to clickbait is cringe. It is cringe, stupid, lame. Do not do it. You're an asshole if you do that. But if you have like a cool looking thumbnail, like just cool looking, and you want to just throw a title on there like the most insane One Piece theory ever, fucking go ahead and do it, bro. Why not? Why not? Obviously, it's not the craziest One Piece theory ever made. That's a completely subjective thing. But at the very least, man, if it gets people watching the video, and if it's a good video, you know, at least get people in the door is what I'm saying, you know? You gotta get people in the door. If you do it without spoiling anyone, then I don't see anything wrong with that. As long as you're not lying about the subject matter. That's another thing, right? I can't name my video the greatest Mihawk theory ever made, put Mihawk in the thumbnail, and then the entire video I talk about Sanji, right? That's also clickbait, right? That's like bad clickbait. But if you're clickbaiting someone, but like in a genuine way where it's like, no, I'm actually gonna deliver on what I'm talking about here, I don't see the problem. And honestly, for me, it makes my life easier. If this shit gets me views, like if I just name every video the greatest blank ever made, obviously I don't believe that. Obviously I don't fucking think my videos are the greatest. I'm probably more critical of my videos than any of you are. I don't think any of them are the greatest blah 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 ever made. But the results speak for themselves here, right? So in the future, I think I'm just gonna save myself some time, and instead of spending like hours agonizing over what I'm gonna name my video, I'm just gonna name it this cookie cutter shit and then just get the views, right? Because it's up to people, right? Because when people click the video, it's up to them whether or not they leave. They can stick around or leave. That's their prerogative. That's their choice. If they think that the title and thumbnail aren't accurate representations of the content, that's up to them. They can leave. But I'm just saying, man, if I have to choose between a 20k view Usopp video or a close to 100k view one, and the title is the only difference, I'm just gonna change the title. I know that was a big rant there, but yeah, but that's basically what I wanted to point out. It started out as a joke, and then when I saw how hard it actually hits the algorithm when you do that, it changed my perspective on YouTube changed in a almost like sad way. Like I see that. Before, I actually had more confidence that it wasn't like that, and I was like, no, that's not the most important thing. There's no way. That can't just be. But no, this changed my perspective. YouTube really does suck. Like, YouTube really is... YouTube is really a platform that just rewards... it rewards this optimizing, attention-grabbing, obnoxious type of marketing. It's just obnoxious marketing. So, that's what it is, ultimately. Do I have a theory as to why that works? Good question, Hard Rocker. Why does this title change thing work? I think it's purely based on search terms, and it's based on just attention grab. I mean, that's really what it is, right? It's if people look up the best One Piece theory, or the best blah 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 theory, or the greatest theory, they're going to get my videos now. Like if I were to type in the best Meat Hawk theory, look at that. Look at that. Now it's first. I don't know if that's just because it's my channel, but it's above GLR's video. It's above GLR's video with that title. I don't know if that's just me, because it's my own channel, so I don't know if it's giving me my own videos first. But if I type in the best Mihawk theory, my video is now the first one. So in my logic here, I think that's what's happening. And I'm scared to share this sauce, because now I feel like there's no stopping people from just copying my title scheme now and then just doing this with every video. But at the end of the day, I don't really care, because like copying me, what is really copying me here? You know, what are you copying? The problem is it's going to render, if everyone does this, it renders it ineffective, right? Because then if everyone names their video the greatest thing ever, then none of them are going to stand out, because then there's just going to be 10 videos that say the greatest theory ever made. But yeah, man. Oop, a little bit of spoiler there. Can't be fucking damn it. Don't rewind. Spoiler for tomorrow's stream. But yeah, I think that's why it works that way. I think like when I make the title like that and you search it up, like if I change the title here, Usopp, the best Usopp theory. Boom, once again, best Usopp theory, #1 there, above Ohara's video. This is actually being listed above Ohara's video here. At 1.1 million views. Just want to point out. So, any YouTubers watching, I mean, look, all I'm gonna say is if you learned something from this stream today, definitely shout out your boy Hidden as doing the research, doing the R&D to determine the optimal strat. But yeah, be wary, guys. Be careful with that, because if everyone starts doing it, then it's not going to work anymore. Just remember, if everyone does it, it's not going to work. It has to. Right now, this is my secret weapon. But I'm sure it's not going to last forever. But, you know, for now, it's pretty funny. What was I going to say? Syndrome from The Incredibles was right. If everyone is special, nobody is. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's true. That's really the truth. And you guys are telling me that it's actually still coming up first for you guys, even in a private tab. So that tells me that that it does work. Thanks for doing the research there, guys. But yeah, I will urge you guys against doing it yourself. Like, what I would say is don't copy the exact formula, like the greatest theory ever made. Find your own sentence that works, like that actually gets you the views, and then do that. But if everyone just starts titling it the same thing, I think everyone's gonna catch a bunch of flack on YouTube. And hey, if I start getting blamed for that, I'm gonna go back to my old titles. Then I'm just gonna go back to making my titles some unlikable dog shit that people don't click on. But you know, I definitely should not have spilled that sauce. I don't care, man. In my opinion, One Piece YouTube is such a small thing in the grand scheme of things in the world, you know, that it's like, who am I to keep secrets about One Piece YouTube? Who cares? Like, we're just here reacting to an anime and having fun talking about an anime. Yeah, do I have competition or peers on the platform that, you know, I'm competing with when I upload a video? Sure. Do I care? No. Like, do I care that Ohara can make the same video about the same subject and get 1 million views while I get like 8% or 7% of those views? No, not really. Because we're both both of us are hobbyists. So if I was doing YouTube as long as he was, I'd probably be pulling similar numbers. So it doesn't really matter to me. I just got to keep doing it. Yeah. Behemobur. I hope that's how you pronounce it. He said the actual greatest video is what you can pivot to next. That's a good idea. So after everyone makes their videos the greatest video ever, I'm gonna make mine the actual greatest video ever. That's beautiful. That's perfect. Thank you, Nemphis. Yeah, I think it would be sad if everyone started copying it, but you know, I figured change my channel name to the greatest hidden island ever. Yeah, my secondary channel will be that. Ohara did start with Morge. I know that. Yeah, the Wano report, right? Was that what it was? Was it the Wano report or the Wano? It was something. I think it was the Wano report. That was the name of their podcast that Ohara and Morge used to do together. I remember those days. Those were good days, man. Those are good times. Johan Caravan asks, have you planned programs that look like a TV set? I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Yeah, those are good times. Alright, I've had enough of you, Anonymous. Anonymous is in here, and this dude is only shit-talking all day. Word of advice, Anonymous. If the only things that come out of your mouth are negative, no one's gonna like you.
You fool!
And you're banned. Hassan said, check Parstream. The Bogart agenda in this chapter is already going hard over there. I love to hear that. I love that, because I can already imagine what's going on. I feel bad. I wish I didn't stream at the same time. I would have loved to stop in. But, yeah. No, that's funny. I want to see that. I'll probably stop in after and just check what's going on. But, alright. What, have we been streaming for an hour and a half? Ooh, interesting. Some guy said, Hidden, if you use vidIQ and put the title of your video as a tag, it'll show you where it ranks in search terms. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna give that a try. Nice. Alright. Hard Rocker asks, didn't I try to become a panel finder for Morge? Yes, I did. I was in the last round actually. Before I made a YouTube channel, Morge put up he put up a big thing where he was asking people to he was looking for panel finders for his videos. Oyasumi nasai, Casey-san. Morge was looking for panel finders in his videos. He wanted someone to be able to, like, he wanted to give you a script, and then you'd have to take the script, and based on the script, find the appropriate panels that he can put on screen for the video. And I remember applying for that, and it was like a multi-round competition, and then I made it to the final round, and then he rejected me. And then I made the YouTube channel. I made the YouTube channel because I had so much fun finding manga panels. I had so much fun finding manga panels for the event. I was like, this is actually not that hard. I could do this. And then I was like, you know what? If I don't get this job, because at the time when I applied, I was working an office job, and I was like, hey, you know, he was offering like, I don't know, like $800 for like, I don't know what the interval was, but you got paid like a pretty okay amount of money for doing it. So I was like, oh, you know, it would be nice to get some extra pocket money. But if it doesn't work out, I'll just start a YouTube channel myself, and then get into One Piece YouTube that way. And then thank God he rejected me. Thank God, because had he not rejected me, I feel like I probably would have never started the channel. How many synonyms for greatest are there? You know, track phones, we'll have to push that boundary. We'll have to find out how many there could possibly be. I think we're going to have to start testing the waters with different synonyms for greatest. Different synonyms for the greatest thing ever made. Hidden's villain backstory. Yeah, so actually, guys, the lore is that I used to be such a positive, happy, smiling person. I was always so friendly. I never started shit with people. And now I'm just a jaded Zoro hater who actually doesn't like One Piece at all, and I'm just here to make everyone cringe. But I started out at, you know, before I became a villain, before I became a heel for the community, which is I guess what I am now. I was actually a nice guy, but ever since I started making a channel, I became a prick. That's weird. I gotta do the research on that to figure out what went wrong. What could it have been? The views? Was it the metrics? Was it the increase? Was it the increase in viewership that turned me into an asshole? My ego inflated, I think. Well, good thing, according to Zoro fans, I'll never be big on YouTube. Because, hold on. I think now I gotta pull this up. Oh, actually, hold on. Real quick.
One Piece.
This is Dracula Mihawk, by the way. You can see the eyes. See you, Otter. I'll be right back.
don't know going, so whether you wanna be my friend. We are on the cruise. We are.
This guy's got chops. Hold on, I'll be right back.
전부만 유게돼 진실체대 이모 헛다이소레데 이보 리도자 혼널도는 나라 하늘 수수마 모리사 솔레칼라 노고토 토골레카카 노고토 주말이 있으면 빈지와 달래가니 이브 데리브 이샤소 지치가 위와요니 지미다레다 요루부터 파세 가리바고 이노기오니 와나이게도 부게도 니로만 소레데 you wanna be my friend. We are on the cruise. We are. 아이다게 너 유메요 가이어스메 사카시모노 사카치니 유쿠노사 포켓도 no going so let you wanna be my friend.